It's game day today here at the Air Force Academy, and we have a long cross-country road trip, which means the cadets are going to have to get ready. We're going to have to get on the shuttle bus, but you know what? We're not taking this bus to the airport, and we're certainly not taking this bus across country because we live on an Air Force base, which means we're going to be taking the team plane on the road trip. That's right. It's the Osprey V-22 from Boeing. This is going to be our team plane for the season, and we're going to take this thing on plenty of road trips this year. So let's get ready for today's game. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Air Force Academy, a football manager story with Zebu Nation. And today, as you saw in the opening there, we have a little road game to start our double-header action today. We're going to go on the road to West Virginia, and then we're going to come back home to play the University of Connecticut in the final non-conference game of the season. And speaking of home, we have a little bit of news on that end. We are beginning the planning phase for expanding the ground. So that's cool. That's one of our board's ongoing 5-year plans. So hopefully that will be completed sometime in the next couple of seasons. It says here completion in 2021. So I don't know if that's just the planning of the expansion or if that's the actual expansion. I guess we'll see in a few months. So hopefully all that goes smoothly and we get to, 1,500, maybe 2,000, maybe even more. I don't know how much more we can manage here at Air Force. I mean, the base is pretty large. Like, the base has like 7,000 people living on it or something like that. And then Colorado Springs is also just down the road a little ways. So, there might be enough population around to handle a larger stadium. But right now, let's not put the cart before the horse. Let's just get to like NCAA like qualification level. Like, I think to host a playoff game, you need like 1,400. So let's minimum go for 1,400 seats and then see from there. Let's see. I don't think there's much else to look at. We can look at our competitions and see where we're at in the top 25 poll. Let's get to the where is it? Season preview. So we're at 7th. We're up to 7th. So we've been moving up steadily in the polls. Navy moved up to 4th, Howard up to 3rd, Stanford, and West Virginia, or Western Michigan rather, is still in 1st place with a 7-2. Enough of that. Let's get on to the games. Let's not mess around. Got our new stadium coming in. Well, not new, but expanded stadium. Uh-oh, here we go. Planning ground expansions. Here we go. Pleased to announce the plans are afoot to expand our stadium. Subject to approval. Provisional capacity of 1,213, which will cost $400,000. Okay, not exactly what we were hoping for, but maybe 1,200 is the minimum for an NCAA tournament. I don't know, but we'll see. It's a little disappointing, but we'll take whatever we can get at this point. Let's see. Rumors circulating the AFA soccer stadium is set for expansion. Can you perhaps shed some light? Yes. I have a great relationship and I'm looking forward to improvements made to the soccer stadium with great anticipation. Sure, why not? I don't think it's private knowledge that we're expanding our stadium. I mean, there was like a press release, it seemed like, so it's no problem. Nation praises Air Force President, of course. You always got to what is it? Kiss the hand that feeds you, I guess. That's not a phrase at all, but we're going to use that for now. Let's see, match preview. Might as well get straight to it. West Virginia, the Mountaineers, going from one mountain range to another. What is it, the Appalachian Mountains? It's in that chain somewhere. I don't know that they consider that range in West Virginia. I'm not really up on my like mountain ranges, unfortunately. I know there's another name for it that they use specifically for the part that goes through West Virginia, but I can't remember. Anyway, they are in woeful form. That's why we couldn't find them on the top 25 list. 5 losses in a row for West Virginia. We are heavy favorites, 2-1. Let's take a look at old West Virginia schedule. Yeah, look at that. Oh, boy, they lost 3 friendlies before that. Not looking good at all. They did okay in the spring season, winning 4, winning 5, losing 2. So that's pretty respectable right there, but they have come out in the non-conference season and looking pretty bad. Look at all the non-conference games they've got. They've got a bajillion non-conference games because their conference is pretty small. The MAC, the Mid-American Conference, only has 6 teams in it, so they only get 5 conference games. That's kind of terrible in a way, but you know, they make up for it by playing more. You'd think they just play every team twice. Like, why not? I mean, we've got, what? We play 10 teams in our conference, so why wouldn't they just play all 5 twice? But whatever, that's up to them. It's not our problem, I suppose. Anyway, and is there anything else we want to look at team selection-wise? I want to look at their head coach, John Griswold, 32 years old, head coach. Very good working with youngsters, manager. You know, not what you call a technical coach, but he's pretty decent. He's okay, I guess. Yeah, he's not really that good. Let's be brutally honest. He's not that good. He's a good manager. That's about it. Hopefully he's got a good staff there at West Virginia to do his actual training and whatnot. All right. What are we looking at here? I'm all confused. Here we go. All right. Let's get back into the swing of things. We are in strong form. 4 wins and 1 loss. We had that 1 golden goal loss in the second game of the season, but other than that, we've been doing good. Morgantown, West Virginia, Dick Delesk Stadium, 431 tickets sold. So, you know, quarter filled there in West Virginia. Let's see, they've got 1 player out on international duty, but other than that, you know, they got other problems. You know, they're woeful form. We're gonna try to just stick it to them and not really let them not let them bounce back against Air Force and get a big win for them. We are, however, using a somewhat rotated side, and by somewhat rotated I mean like, you know, 100% rotated. So we'll see how that goes. But our second team seems like they should be good enough to beat them. Actually, the only guy we didn't rotate out, of course, was Willis, our goal scorer. So as long as he's in there, we got a chance to win any game. So let's go. All right, so yeah, we got a lot of guys lacking match sharpness. We'll see if that makes a difference. If we do lose this game, that's not good for us, but it's not terrible. You know, the board, or should I say the commandant, only wants us to finish mid-table, and we're well above that, so we got no problems there. All right, so we have Lopez in goal, the youngster, 5 appearances, 5 concessions, not too bad. Milanakis on the left-hand side, 2 starts, 1 assist. Shepard on the right, 9 starts, no assists. Kudimbana, we've seen him before, 3 starts. He's played okay. Enriquez, only his 2nd start of the year. He does have 1 assist, and he has played very well, 7.4 rating. Barreras on the left, 2 assists in 1 start and 3 appearances. 2 assists on the right for Holloway. He's been a regular contributor with 7 starts. Escobedo getting a start, 2 assists in 3 starts. Victor Lissick. You put it together, you get Vlisic. Anyway, he's had 2 starts, 1 goal, good rating, 7.07. Of course, Willis up top, our leading goal scorer with 11 goals. And Okoro, 1 goal, 1 assist, getting his 1st start of the season. As for West Virginia, they've got Bentley in goal, only 1 start this year, 2 concessions. Captain Asensio, 11 starts, 2 assists at left back. Amador, 1 start. Okay, Faulkner, 1 start. 8 starts for Nelson, so they've rotated a little bit, but they've still got their starting left side of their defenses in. Kita, 4 starts, no production. Same with Mertz, 7 starts, no production. Has not played very well in the midfield. Rivera, 2 goals on the left in 6 starts. Hernandez, 1 start, 1 goal, but he's been off the bench 8 times, so he's a regular contributor. Arroyo, highest average, 707, 3 goals, 2 assists, 11 starts, so he's definitely one of their regular starters. And then Penderville up top, he's getting his 1st start of the season. He's got 1 goal. All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens. It is 95, very hot for the mountains. All right, we've been on a good run lately. Go out there and impress me. Nobody cares. Let's kick off. All right, going up against the 4-2-3-1. We'll see if they come out aggressive or not. You know, that's not really a formation that's good to sit back. It's a formation where it's better to go forward, better to control the ball. All right, here we go. Bentley. It's going to knock it forward. Intercepted by Escobedo. He's got plenty of room to get forward. Can he get it to the man? He gets it to Willis, who looked a little offside. But Willis scores. The flag did not go up. Are we going to get a replay? Is there a replay in college soccer? I don't know. I don't think so. Not everybody has like a Big Ten network that they can rely on. Oh, the right back is way keeping him onside. Amador keeps Willis onside for an easy goal. I mean, that was a great interception by Escobedo. You know, the youngster, we've been keeping an eye on this guy. Been wanting to get him more game time. Because look at him. I mean, he's really good, especially with the ball at his feet. Here we go. Okoro sending one in. Enriquez can't get his head on it. Looks like Penderville's going to chase it down for West Virginia. Going to start the attack. We got plenty of defense back. Holloway just steal it, taking candy from a baby out there. Sends it in. Willis! Oh, he tried to go back post. I mean, if that was on target, that was a goal for sure. Uh-oh, they got an injury in the midfield here. Mertz taking some kind of knock, but doesn't look like they're taking him out. 31 minutes down in the first half already. Air Force up 1-0. Taking our time with it. Looks like West Virginia is pressing up a little bit, but they're just sort of letting Enriquez stroll down the field with it. He sends it forward. Willis behind the defense. That is a familiar tune. He's basically all by himself. He's looking. He tries to score on his own. Tries to sneak it in short side. That was a tough angle there, my friend. But he was basically alone. It was like 1-on-6. Looked like Okoro was coming up the middle, but he had no chance of getting him the ball. So, you know, it's fine. It's fine. We'll take Willis against the world. That's doable. Anyway, 1-0 again. It's one of those situations where I would have liked to have a second goal. 10 shots, 4 on target, 60% possession. We're just sort of dominating. You know, let's see if we can generate a second goal by putting some pressure on these guys. Of course, you know, our assistant coach here, Angry Joe, is definitely all about the pressure. So we'll follow his lead. Press everybody down the middle. There we go. All right, let's go. You know, he prefers tight marking. We don't have our guys necessarily on tight marking. Things are going well, but you're capable of better. They don't care. We don't necessarily have our guys on tight marking as a rule. We haven't needed it, honestly, so far this year. So we're just going to put a little bit of pressure on them and see if that can help us generate that second goal that we need. Because we don't want a replay of the Michigan game where we dominate the whole game and then they get one goal and suddenly we're in extra time. Hopefully we can avoid that. More injuries for West Virginia, just piling on the misery there. Lissick with a yellow card. Okay, so we will bring Vargas in. Let's get that yellow card out of there. Anybody else? Let's see. Barreras is not playing well on the left wing, so we will bring in Vines off the bench. I think we'll stick with that for now. 79 minutes, 80 minutes, 82. The game is just rushing by. 85. Here we go. One highlight here for West Virginia. Throw in. It's on their side of the field, so see what they can generate here. A little boot forward. Nope, intercepted by our defense. Okay, Arroyo gets it back for West Virginia. They're trying another long ball. They cannot get it past Kudimbaya. Okay, Holloway, what can you do with it, my man? He can send it across. Nobody there. Willis is going to have to chase it down. What's he going to do with it? Oh, he's got a little space. Gets it to Vines. Vines, I don't know what that was. but it was a turnover regardless of what he was trying. Muhammad gets it forward. Rooney behind the defense. Rooney one-on-one. It is a replay of the Michigan game. I guess we should have dropped back. I mean, what was I thinking, right? We should have dropped back and taken our 1-0. I guess we're going to have to use some coaching. We can't just be better than everybody, which is what we were early in the season. We were just better than everybody, and I kind of forgot we had our second team in there. So, yeah, this is my fault completely. I take full ownership of it, but now we can't drop back because now we need a second goal. We need to win. All right, here we go. 5 minutes of stoppage time, and that is that. Okay, it's golden goal time. Pep talk. Assertive. Far from pleased with what I just saw. Who's not happy? Holloway. Yeah, Holloway, you got nothing to be unhappy about, my man. You have not played well at all. He's stressed. I don't know. I don't have anything extra to say to him. I might just take him out, honestly. We'll start the second half and make our changes then. All right, let's go. What sort of subs do we want to make here? Oh, we are definitely tired out there. Okay. Okay, Holloway out. Escobedo out. Ooh, Enriquez is very, very tired. Let's see, what's he playing? He's playing left side. Ritzema. Not a bad substitution right there. Okay. Bringing in our starters now. Landetta's picked up another injury, so that's another injury for West Virginia. Okoro are looking exhausted. Okay, we'll make substitutions. Oh, boy, Willis and Okoro. Boy, we got lots of guys who are feeling real bad. I've never been so happy for 12 subs in my life. You know, it's just a beautiful feeling to be able to just pull anybody and everybody out of there. Look at that. We can bring Album back in. And Gomez. We'll just sub everybody at once. Just throw in 6 subs all at once. Why not? Start second half. Let's go. Got most of our starters in there. Only Milanakis is holding out. Guess we might as well sub him out. What are we waiting for, right? Big Daddy Kane. Let's get in there. Okay, we've got our starters in there. Now that we got our starters in there, let's demand more. All right. Full time. Okay. So no golden goal. We just get 1 full overtime and that's it, huh? And then you get draws. Okay. I guess I didn't think there were draws. I'm so confused. Anyway, assertive. Simply put, not good enough. We should have won that match. Holloway still stressed. Who cares? Get out. So, what did we learn there? We learned a couple things. Number one, our second team isn't good enough to beat just anybody or everybody. So that's, one thing. And the other thing is maybe we should drop back when we have the lead so we don't give up late leads like we've done in the last 2 games. You'd think you'd learn after the first time, but honestly, I didn't even think about it after the first time. So it's taken the second time. So we'll try to remember that for our next game versus the Huskies. We're going to fly back to Air Force Academy and get ready for the Huskies. So we're going to pause it here and come back. Okay, we are back for the second game of the doubleheader. That draw has dropped us down to 6th place in the West region. Dixie State is up at the top. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I've never heard of the Dixie State Trailblazers. I've heard of a lot of colleges and universities, but this one is new on me. Dixie State Trailblazers, good old DSU. Let's see. Location, St. George, Utah. Okay. What does that have to do with Dixie? Like, normally when you think Dixie, you think, like, I wish I was in Dixie, as in the South. Like, is there a Dixie County or something up there in Utah that I don't know about? Is there a lady named Dixie who founded the university? I have no clue what Dixie could refer to, but that is new on me. Good thing we're not playing them. Well, we might play them. Aren't they in our conference or something? That's also new. Like, there's a lot of weird teams in this Western Athletic. They are in our conference, Dixie State. There's a lot of teams in here I've never seen before, like California Baptist is one of them, Grand Canyon, Houston Baptist. I've heard of Incarnate Word before. They've been in the NCAA basketball tournament, I think, once or twice, you know. But yeah, UTRGV, University of Texas Rio Grande Valley, the Vaqueros. Okay, I've never heard of them, but that's fine. I'll accept that acronym. Anyway, let's get to our match preview for today's second game. The UCONN Huskies are coming to the soon-to-be renovated Air Force Academy Stadium. We're both in strong form. We got 3 wins, a draw, and a loss. They've got 4 wins and 1 draw in their last 5. Steve Norris is ineligible for us. We did have a guy out on international leave. They've got 2 players on international. Are they not listing our international guy for some reason? Is he back? If he's back, I'm going to put him in the lineup because our other defenders are not looking so hot right now. Did I lose him? Did I cut him? Where'd he go? Where's our other defender? Okay. I guess we've lost him. I was looking for a left/central defender, and he's nowhere to be seen. Where is he? There he is, Enriquez. Okay, he's on international duty. He's still out with El Salvador under 20s. Okay. Okay, not losing my mind. I'm just losing my eyesight, I guess. Anyway, we are still favorites at home, 6-4. So that's good for us. Let's see. Kevin Burrows, head coach of UConn. Great man management and motivating. Pretty decent coach. You know, pretty average in terms of technicals, but not bad. You know, he's an acceptable coach for this level. We made fun of the guy from West Virginia, and he managed out a draw because of our own coaching mistakes. So we'll try not to be too hard on Mr. Kevin Burrows. All right, 68 and gusty. That's kind of more what you expect in terms of weather in Colorado. But, the weather changes like crazy up there because of said mountains. But anyway, I don't think there's anything else to look at. Let's get to our team selection. We're going back to our starters. Everybody is mostly rested. We do have a problem on the right-hand side with Shepard being a little bit winded. So I think we'll go back with Rock. Put Rock in here for Bronico and then bring him in for Shepard. Anybody else? Kudimbaya, but our other fullback, our other central defenders are not fit. Davis is just coming off an injury, and Pelote hasn't played all season. We could give him the start. I guess I'd rather have him start and have Kudimbana come off the bench. That would be better. All right, here we go. Yeah, we got a couple guys lacking match sharpness, but that's what you have to deal with when you have to play 2 games a week. Everybody gets tired out. You got to put in substitutions. All right, here we go. Matching 4-4-2s. They've got Begay in goal. 10 appearances, 16 concessions. It's not great. 12 starts. Okay, looks like they've got their starters in. 2 more. Has only got 3 starts, though. Lamelli, 2 starts in central defense. 10 starts for Quinn. Miller on the left wing, 2 goals in 2 starts. That's pretty good. Torres, 2 goals, 3 assists in 2 starts. 7 time off the bench. He's their leading assist man. So even though he comes off the bench, we got to watch him. Michael Cannon has not played well in his 3 starts. 6.4 rating. Jake Fuentes, most assists. What? 3? Torres? 3. Okay, so they're tied. Anyway, Brown, team captain, also 3 assists, 3 goals. Looks like he's playing some kind of target man. And then 1 goal for Caligiuri? Boy, let's call him Carl. All right, let's go. Pep talk. Let's be assertive this time. Expecting a win. Nope. They don't. These guys just are stoic in the locker room. They do not respond to anything. All right, here we go. Air Force Academy. Look at those massive buildings in the background. I don't know about that. Those should be mountains, not buildings. Okay, maybe that's part of the renovation. We're going to put up a freaking city behind our stadium. That's urban planning for you, I guess. If you can't bring the people to the stadium, bring the stadium to the people. All right, here we go. Rietsema. 22 minutes in. First highlight of the game. Kane gets it forward. Can't get it to Willis. There's a terrible header. Almost able to take advantage of it. Right now we're just sort of ping-ponging it back and forth. Not exactly sure who's going to take advantage of this highlight. Everybody is just bombing it. Cannon gets it forward. Caligari. Carl. Offside. Get out. Get out, Carl. CC. Carl. Cali. Yeah, look at that. Way offside. Way offside. Good call, Mr. Referee. Good call. You don't need no VAR. Don't need it. No replay. You're in the Western Athletic Conference. I wonder which referees we're using. Like, normally when there's a... I don't know how it is in soccer, but usually in football, when there's like a neutral game where it's two teams from different conferences, they'll usually pick a referee team who refs usually in a different conference, like a third conference. Anyway, 6 shots, 4 on target, 62% possession. That half went by super quick. We struggled for possession in the opponent's half. Okay. Okay, so what do we do? What do we do with that when we struggle for possession in the opponent's half? I think what we need to do is let's lower the tempo. Let's work the ball in the box. Let's try for less balls forward and more possession. Let's try to work it in there. All right, dressing room. Dressing room again. Assertive. Not happy. There we go. We got some fired up boys. That's what we're looking for. Goalkeeper's motivated. Lopez, the youngster. Get in there. Start that second half. Let's go. All right. Going to go with our analysis here. We'll cover our crossers and we'll ask Kane to ease off. Probably substitute him out at some point pretty quickly. Here we go. Garza with the corner. Sending it in. Rietsema with the header and the goal. There we go. Set pieces coming through. 52 minutes. Caligari's allowed space. Okay, we'll close down on him. Garza sends it in. Just Rietsema rising over everybody. He's not particularly a high flyer. All right, so shall we learn from our previous mistakes, right? Shall we or shall we not? So we're at positive right now. We could go cautious. Drop back. You know, maybe not quite. Maybe not quite this. We'll still keep our 2 strikers up here. We'll still keep our strikers up here, but we'll you know, we'll play more cautious. We'll play more cautious. Play a deep lying playmaker, a center mid. We'll leave Garza on attack. Yeah, we'll leave Garza on attack. He's okay. Is he any better or worse than Vines? Pretty much the same as Vines either way. So we'll leave Garza on attack. Fullbacks. Defend. What's Rietsema doing on coverage? No, he needs to go the other way. Pilotti. No. Who made this tactic? Who made this tactic? All right. Rock. Yeah. All right. Confirm. All right, here we go. Throw in. 55 minutes. Big Daddy Kane gets it into Vargas. Gets it stolen from Garcia. Here comes UCONN trying to get on the attack, but that pass downfield is intercepted by Rietsema, and here we go. We might be starting a long highlight in favor of Air Force. Okay, they're putting on the pressure. And Big turnover right at midfield. Here comes UCONN. Willard looking to make a play. He's covered well by Rock. Gamero with the shot in the goal. Brian Gamero, first goal of the season on the long shot. Absolutely unstoppable, yeah. So Willard takes 2 men with him. Gets out wide. Look at that space for Gamero. Not happy. Not happy about that at all. Okay, so I mean, I guess we should probably go back to our other tactic here. Here we go, Barone. Oh, big turnover for Willis. Willis around one defender. It's 1-on-1. Willis versus number 5. He cuts inside. Oh, look at that deflection to Ebom, who scores. Oh man, that was a lucky bounce straight to Ebom on the dead run. We'll probably cancel those. All right, so there's a terrible turnover. Willis takes it, cuts it inside, loses possession a little bit here, but it goes straight to Ebom. The defense is shocked by that turn of events. And there we go, we get the goal. All right, Skip. Oh, they didn't ask me if I wanted to cancel my changes. All right, Vines is booked. Have him ease off tackles. 65 minutes. All right, so we'll stick with what we're doing, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Here's Begay sending it forward because we switched, and then they scored immediately. So what am I to learn from this? Here's Willis downfield behind the defense. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Centering it to Vines. Eventually, it gets to Vines. Not a great pass, but it got there. Vargas looking around. Here we go. All right, let's make something out of it. Let's hold on to it. We are looking to work it into the box, but they are pressuring us pretty good. Rietsma getting forward. Kane chips it downfield for Vines. I don't know the Vines is that fast. Moore has it. Is he going to turn it over? He does. That's a terrible turnover. Garza's got plenty of space. His shot goes wide. That was some awful, awful passing. All right, Kane is nervous with a yellow card. So we'll bring in Milanakis. He's more of a defensive player anyway. Vines also has that yellow card, so we can bring him out for Barreras. He's playing okay, but not good enough for us to worry about it. Andy Rock playing another terrible game. Bring Shepard in off the bench. All right. 3 subs. Let's go. 75 minutes. 2-1 Air Force over UConn. Can it hold up? 80 minutes. 82. Come on, boys. 90 minutes. Let's see, we're looking okay. Uh-oh, here we go. Garza, corner. Sends it in. Rietsma with his second goal off the set piece. Another corner. Basically the same position, same exact thing he did. It just came from the other side this time. Like, he broke in from the right-hand side to the left last time, and he does the same thing here. Look at that. Just skies over 2 guys. Scores on Begay. So Rietsma, I mean, I said this guy was not a high flyer, but what do I know? And there we go. We get our 3-1 victory. So we went defensive, and it didn't work out. So then we go back to our regular attack, regularly scheduled programming. We get the 3-1 victory. Rietsma with a pair of special teams goals. And our special teams work is paying off yet again. Good win, boys. Good win. So I mentioned Rietsma got player of the game, player of the match. 9.2 rating. 2 goals. That'll do it every single time. So look at this guy. He's only got 10 jumping reach and 6 heading. So go figure how he gets 2 header goals over the defense. So their defense must be even worse, which is not a good sign for UConn. But they were a top 20 ranked team, and we managed to take them out. I wish we could have done that against West Virginia. That would have that might have secured us the top spot for the, I keep wanting to call it the preseason, but it's not the preseason, is it? Let's take a look at the competitions. What happened? Where'd our... Okay, I guess we're going to have to find the West region. Northeast region, Southeast, Midwest, Great Lakes, West. There we go. So we finished second to Seattle. Tied with them in points, but they got the advantage in goal differential. So that's pretty good. We'll take that. Top half is what the board expected, so they should be fine and dandy with that. Club Vision, look at that. Delighted with that top half finish. Very pleased with the non-conference mid-table. Very pleased with the spring season. So we're looking pretty good here. Can we finagle a contract out of it? Club Vision, board request. Hey board, oh, we can't. Staff. Is this one of those situations where we just have a forever contract? Let's take a look. Contract started 12/25/19, expires never. All right, we got a lifetime job. Awesome, we'll take it. We got no salary, so we just got to live on base and, you know, eat at the Air Force cafeteria for the rest of our lives. But that might be okay. We could take that as long as we get like a decent apartment or something somewhere. We don't have to live like in the barracks. I don't know. We'll have to work that out. But anyway, Rietsma, classy and stellar in front of goals. 2 goals. You were superb. Keep it up. There we go. Exceptional. All right. So next up, we start with the Western Athletic Conference. Begin in 6 days. So we'll come back then, do a little preview of the WAC. And, yeah, so that's it. We'll see you then. See you next time. Bye-bye.